Good evening, everybody. I want to sincerely appreciate everybody for being so consistent in this training. This is actually the day 2 of this training, and by the grace of God, we had the one training yesterday, and we'll be having the 2 training today. I promise you people that we have a whole lot of package for today. I promised you that we have a whole lot of package for today. Let's look at the package we have for today. I'm very sure you can see my screen. We have pips, lots, leverage, brokers, platforms and charting softwares, types of traders. We have swing, we have day, position, scalp. We also have technical analysis. So let's see how we can go about this. Let's start with P. What's a P? A P is simply known as point in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of the current change in the currency pair in the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the quote or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. You know, while I was making my research years ago, and I still try to update myself, even though I know I'm a tutor online, I discovered that pip is just simply 1/100. Let's go to my screen. I discovered that pip is just 1/100. Times 1/100. And 1 times 1 is what? 1. 100 times 100 is what? 10,000. 1 divided by 10,000 is what? 0.000. But I just want to quickly say this. I told you about exchange rates yesterday. Let's say we have an exchange rate on GBP USD, and probably that exchange rate is 1.334. Let me use another marker so that you enjoy it. 450. Let's say this is 6. Now, the fourth value from the decimals is what we regard to, oh, sorry, I think there's a mistake in that short calculation. The fourth value from the decimal is what we regard to as a P. In other words, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, this is what you see as a P. So vice versa, when we come here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 5 is a P. I can see this as 1 P, 6 pipettes. This pipette, you have no business with the pipette. The people that usually working or usually use that pipette are the brokers. What you are concerned about here is the P. Are you with me? What you are concerned here about is the P. Now, on that same exchange rate, let's say I want to add 10 pips to it on that same exchange rate. Remember I said the fourth value from the decimals. So adding my 10 p, I'll just simply come here and put 1 and 0 here. If I put 1 and 0 here, 7 comes down, 5 plus 0 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, 3 comes down, so you can see I successfully added 10 pips to my exchange rate. What if I want to add 20 pips? If I put 20 pips here under this, then this will eventually be what? 1.3365. I put 65 here. Can you see? I just added 20 pips to this exchange rate. Now, I want to talk about yen pairs. Yen pairs are actually those currency pairs that end with JPY. Very good example of yen pair are CHF JPY, GPP JPY, Euro JPY, NZD JPY, AUD JPY. Let's go. For yen pairs, you actually have it as 1/10. For yen pairs, you actually have it as 1/10 times 1/10. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 10 times 10 is what? 100. Now, how do you notice all these yen pairs? Of course, you know this will give you 0.0. Yen pairs are actually in this form. Let's say I want to talk about CHF JPY. Yen pairs are actually of this form. 158.764. Let's say you have 158.764 and you want to add 10 pips to it. Your 10 pips will come around the 1 and 0. Your mathematics, that will eventually be what? That will eventually give you probably 158.864. I say it. 158.864. So that's exactly what yen pair is all about. That's exactly what yen pair is all about. So thank you very much, class. Let me go to Google. I want to quickly show you what I mean by PIP is simply a slight change in the forex market. I just want to explain that to you. What I mean by PIP is simply a slight change in the forex market. Just a minute, why this is trying to open. Like I told you yesterday, if the network is misbehaving, please be patient. Networks are bound to misbehave. It will surely connect to that. Thank you. Now, I think my Chrome is out. Let's go to TradingView. It's coming out. Let's be patient, please. Okay. By the grace of God, it's out. It's out already. So, now, still coming out. Okay, still coming up. I'll come back to that later. Please let me proceed. The next one I'd like to talk about here is lot size. Lot size represents the size of the trade in forest. In another interpretation, lot is the number of currency units you will trade in forest. There are actually four types of lots: the standard lot, the mini lot, and the micro lot. The standard lot is actually the lot size which is 1.0 upwards. The standard lot is actually a lot which is 1.0 upwards. And the mini lot is a lot which is 0.1. And the micro lot is a lot which is 0.01. Let me explain this part to you. Lot size actually determines the volume of your money in the forex market. Not only does it determine your volume, lot size can also predict if you can lose in the forex market quickly or you'll be able to manage your account. I see some people when they trade and sometimes I wonder what is happening. Imagine somebody is having $100 account. The person is supposed to use a lot size of 0.01. That person will, because of greed and increment, the person will now go and use a lot size of 0.1. So you know what that means? That means that you are using 0.01, you are using $1,000 account to trade on $100 account. It means you are using $1,000 to trade on $100 account, which is very, very, very risky. Are you with me? So that's one thing about lot size. So let's proceed. Let me now explain how that can work. Let's say you have the formula for lot size is x over 10,000 and x over 10,000. Let's say probably someone like Mr. Emmanuel gives me $100 to trade it. Gives me like $100 to trade it. So that would be 100 over 10,000. Zeros cancel zero. So 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. What that means is, it means that a micro lot size is when you have $100 account to what? To $900 account. That's the maximum of a micro lot size. That's the maximum of a micro lot size. Now, for a mini lot size is when you have 1,000 divided by 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 10 is what? 0.1. So in this, if this is micro, then it means this is what? Mini lot size. So this is a mini lot size. And a mini lot size ranges from $100, sorry, $1,000 to $9,000. I see it. So a standard lot size is a lot size that ranges from $10,000 upwards. So this 10,000 over 10,000. So 10,000 divided by 10,000 is what? 1. So this is 1, and that's the standard lot size. Plus, anybody who trades, I'm not saying all these are not, you can trade with any of all these. But have it in mind that in business, the higher you put money into the business, the better your capital becomes. You cannot compare somebody who is selling pure water, who started the pure water business with probably 5,000 naira to somebody who started the pure water business with 1 million. You can imagine the income or the profit they will generate daily, weekly, or monthly. That's what Forex is all about. See, the number one reason why people lose their money in Forex so easily is one, greed. Number two, they don't trade with good volume. I always tell my students something. Trade with nothing less than $100. Are you think? Trade with nothing less than what? $100. If you trade with nothing less than $100, it will be so easy for you to get your profit. Now imagine somebody who is trading with $10,000. Do you know what $10,000 means in the forex market? It means that one pip or 10 pip alone can fetch that man somebody's salary, an average man salary in Nigeria. At least the standard salary or average salary in Nigeria is 50,000. So somebody with $10,000 just have just 10 pips, he gets 100. Even if it's only $100 the person wants to get every day, I mean the person is earning large. With how much? $10,000. And right now, do you know how much the depositing rate on not forex? It's 550. It is increasing by the day. So that's why you have to key into forex business quickly, so that you join the big boys, you chill with the big boys, you enjoy what forex is all about. Let's proceed. Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing to expand the firm's asset and generate returns on risk capital. Leverage is an investment strategy of using borrowed money specifically. The use of various financial instruments or borrowed capital to increase the potential return of an investment. Now, what are we saying? Leverage is very simple. What leverage is saying is bring a certain amount of money. The brokers will help you increase your money in the forex market. But guess what? Do you think they do that for free? No. You cannot tell me that you will give me money, and if I work with it, I will not have profit from it. That's not possible. I can't do that. Are you with me? So that's exactly what leverage is all about. Leverage is when you use borrowed money, or you use your money, you put it through a broker boosts the money, and you get good profits. Actually, class, all this money we use to trade in forex is not sufficient. All this $100, sorry, it's not. In those days, nobody trades forex. I'm not saying people don't, but people that do that, they are few. And it was majorly banks that do these things. If I'm not mistaken, when I was younger, I remember that as at 2006, that was almost like 17 or 18 years ago. Sorry, that's almost like yes, I'm correct now, 18 years ago. Then my broker told me that probably 15 years, yeah, probably 15 years. My brokers told me that I should buy shares. I remember I used to see my broker one-on-one. He will tell me, Mr. Godflower, so and so bank is going up today. Buy these shares. How much does that have in them in that shares? Peanuts. Remember that time, there was economy meltdown. You should know very well. Around 2008. I had to sell those shares. I sold them at a very cheap rate. And it was that same 2009 that Bitcoin came into existence. Are you with me? It was that same 2009 that Bitcoin came into existence, that people have made bastard money from Bitcoin. Are you with me? And then, who knows about this thing? The internet wasn't really helping matters then, because people were not really online gurus. Unlike now, today, everything is virtually done online. People make money easily online. As I speak with you, if I don't even trade in a day, my commissions account, I am getting my dollars there every day, and it's going there steadily to the glory of God. Are you with me? So that's why you have to be an investor, or you need to invest in forex trading. Are you with me? Brokers. Brokers are firms that provide traders access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currency. What are we saying? We have a whole lot of brokers. We have Forex Time, we have Apparel, Opta FX, Forex, XM Forex, XNES, AvaTrade, Infinix. We have Top FX, we have Infinox, we have a whole lot of broking firms. A whole lot of broking firms. The question is, Do you really enjoy this broken first? Are you with me? For instance, since when I've been a trader, I have been using Odd Forex. My mentor introduced me to Odd Forex then, and to the glory of God, Odd Forex has never failed me one day. You know the beauty about Odd Forex? If you place withdrawals on Odd Forex via wire transfer, you get your money that same day. Just make sure that the withdrawals is between the hours of it does not exceed 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm a living testimony. Imagine those people that see, class, I will tell you something today. I will give you one secret today. If you are still keeping money in the bank, I'm not spoiling banking business. But if you are still keeping money in the bank, wow, but you mean in this 20 something century, you still do that? Just last week, the Odd Forex boosted their money from 520 to 540. Are you with me? Odd Forex boosted their money from 520 to 540. Just imagine that big boost. Now, imagine you having 3 million in that place. Your profits alone, the profit you have gotten from that increment, just like Bitcoin, it's enough for you to take and eat. And you know one advantage about Forex I've noticed? Since when Forex has been increasing, it has never dropped. Dropped in the sense that the rate. I remember exactly last year, coronavirus period, Odd Forex rate was about 390, 400 thereabouts. Am I mistaken? Probably 420 or 410. But today, it's 540. What are you still waiting for? It's 540. Are you with me? And it's something people are really enjoying. So you need a good mentor to tell you a good broker in which you can rely on. Since when I've been with Odd Forex, I've never been convinced or I've seen no reason to go to other trading platforms. OctaFX is everywhere. Mr. Macaroni, everybody, they now use OctaFX for adverts. Are you with me? They are everywhere. Odd Forex, they don't see the people that Odd Forex they have alone, they are really, really much. Because they are what they do is so efficient. Are you with me? So thank you. Let's proceed. Platforms and charting softwares. We have three types of platforms and charting software. We have NinjaTrader, TradingView, Finvix. Let me be very candid with you. I know about others, but the ones I like working with is TradingView. And that's exactly what I want to show you. That this TradingView, you can see this is a trade that has been selling since morning. Euro USD has been selling seriously since morning. Just imagine if I measure from here upwards. Just imagine how much somebody could have made if you have placed 76 on that trade. Imagine 76 pips on $500 account. Are you doing? Now, sorry, let me share my screen too. So this is the trade, 76 pips. Now, these are candles. In the advanced class, I will teach you this thing. These are candles. And candles are exactly what people they use to predict their trades. The beauty about candles is that if you are very good when it comes to analysis of candles, you can really tell how to enter your trades with candles. USD has been selling seriously, probably because within last week it has been on a buy. This week, the sellers have decided to dominate the market. Like I told you in one of my classes, when you see red candles coming down, it is an indication that sellers are dominating the market. When you see a blue candle going up, it's an indication that what buyers are dominating the market. Are you agree? So that is. I just want to change the parameters of this. So that is that. Let me make it 200. Let me confirm. And you see, I told some of my students in the advanced class that whenever the candle goes below the moving average, 200 period moving average, that is an indication of its massive sell. And mind you, this market will still sell more. Okay. So that's it. Let's proceed. Traders. Let's talk about types of traders. We have 6 types of traders. We have scalp trader, we have day trader, we have swing traders, position traders, and We have algorithmic traders and event-driven traders. Now, a scalp trader is somebody who trades for very few minutes, few seconds to few minutes. Scalp traders are also day traders. Swing traders are traders that trade a swing in the market, and they can have couples of trades. Position traders are traders that trade for long period of time. Like these are who position traders we really are. Algorithmic traders are traders that what they do is they trade with robots. Are you with me? And oh sorry, they are traders that design robots. Event-driven traders are traders that focus on fundamental. Thank you very much, guys. Now I want to say something. Forex is not a get quick um, business. So what I always tell my students is, please always make sure you get the right training from whoever is mentoring you. Are you with me? And I have a logo. In the forex market, you have to be patient. Aside being patient, you must never rush the market. Thank you very much. Class, tomorrow will be a practical class on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. I will send you screen recorders of which you should watch. Yes, I was saying something. Please, just make sure you have those screen recorders. Thank you very much. I'll drop that tomorrow morning. God bless you. Bye.